namaste. My name is Kendra Stahl, and I'm going to guide you through the energy medicine yoga 5 elements flow. The 5 elements come from traditional Chinese medicine, and they reflect the seasons of life. They reflect the cycle of life that can be seen in the cycle of a day, of a year, of a lifetime, and even the cycle of a yoga practice or any experience that you're going through. There's 5 emotions, umbrella emotions, that associate with these 5 elements. So we'll bring together sound and breath and movement to help transmute some of these heavy emotions into a more positive, helpful emotion. And I'll talk you through that a little bit as we go through the practice. But before we move into that, I just want to give you an overview of the sounds that we'll do and the emotions that we're tending to. So the element that we start in is water. The sound is W-H-O, like you're blowing out a big candle. The emotions are helping to transform fear into courage. The next element is wood. The sound is S-H, like this. Shhh. And the emotions that we're balancing are anger with assertive action, releasing the toxicity of anger and helping you move forward into courageous action. The third element that we move into is fire. Fire sound is H-A-A. This is a release from the heart. The emotions that we're balancing and tending to are panic and anxiety with joy, maybe even bliss. The fourth element is earth. The sound for the earth element is your Ujjayi breath. It's kind of a Darth Vader breath, right? It's like you're fogging up a mirror, but your mouth is closed. It's the sound you hear at the back of your throat. Or if it's easier, it feels better to you, you could also hum. Or both of these bring that vibration to the back of the throat. And the emotions that we're tending to in the earth element is worry or over-compassion with self-love. And the fifth element, which brings us full cycle, is the metal element. The sound for metal is S, like steam coming out of a kettle or a snake sound. Ssss. This is a release from the lungs. It helps to balance the emotions of grief with your ability to let go. At the end of any cycle, we get to a point where we must let something go. The day, the yoga class, even the life. And what we carry forward from that, because the cycle doesn't end, it's a circle and it infinitely dances around and around, you don't end with grief. It's just a process, part of the process that lets go to make space so you can carry the wisdom of the cycle that you just went through with you into the new cycle. Let go of the old and bring the wisdom with you. So let's give it a try. We'll do 3 breaths for each of the elements. So we start in water and you'll come into a squat, bringing one hand around the legs and the other hand in front of you. As you inhale, you'll look down. Exhale, W-H-O, blowing it out and forward. Fear into courage. Breathe in, look down. Blow it out and forward. It's the fear of the unknown. One more time. And your courage to move forward. Now we'll come into a forward fold. Lift your hips, let your head hang. Bend your knees as much as you need. And imagine you have a garden beneath you and you're starting to weed that garden. You're starting to pull up the junk, the stuff that's not supposed to be there, that's maybe toxic to your garden. And our sound is SH. You're going to grab up that junk into your fist. Inhale, sweep your arms out and around. Exhale, throw it down. Shh. Again, inhale, sweep out and overhead. Throw it down, SH. Shh. One more time. Inhale, throw it down. Shh. Now we'll do this one more time, but slowly. Inhale, up and around. Long SH. Shh. As you press it down. Shh. Great. Our third element of fire, anxiety into joy. And this is called bringing down the flame. So I'll show you first, and then we can do it together. As a reminder, your sound is H-A. Haaa. We'll sweep our arms out and around. All 10 fingertips will come together. And then exhale with your HA as the thumbs come to the crown. So we'll go crown, sweep out and around, thumbs to the third eye. Inhale out and around, thumbs to the chest, to the belly button, and then flatten the hands. So this one will have a few extra breaths, and we'll do it together. Inhale out and around, fingertips touch. HA sound, thumbs to crown. Sweep out and around, thumbs to the third eye. Inhale out and around, thumbs coming to the heart. Inhale out and around, thumbs to the belly button. Flatten the hands, making a diamond on the low belly. And take 2 more of your HA breaths, seeding the flame in the low belly. Sweep the hands down and off the legs, shake it off, and inhale, come back up. The next element is earth. You're going to wrap your arms around the body on the ribs and start to rock side to side. This is called cradling the baby, transforming worry into self-love. If your attention has been directed outwards at issues of others, your significant other, pets, the world, the balance is self-love, coming back to know that you always have your own back. And then that love, that self-love is truly what heals. You bring your Ujjayi breath in here, or start to hum. This is a deeply nourishing part of the flow where you come back to yourself. And then you'll inhale, sweep your arms out and overhead. Hold the breath in for just a moment as you draw it down 4 times, whatever it is that you need. Then release the breath, trace behind the ears. Inhale, reach your arms out, and exhale, come down and stand on the hands. We'll take 3 more breaths, pulling up and away through the arms, and exhale as you soften and fold. 2 more times, like you're pulling up through the back, and exhale, soften and fold. Once more, and fold. Release the hands. We'll trace up spleen meridian. Hands come to the big toes. Trace back towards the ankle bones and up the insides of the legs. Flare out at your hips, up to the shoulders, and down to the side body, giving a little buzz or massage into the ribs. Rest the hands by the thighs. Take just a beat before we move into the final element of metal. The sound for metal is S, transforming grief into wisdom, strengthening the ability to let go and to move into a new cycle. We'll do this through a series of back bends. So the first one will be low, and then as you exhale, you'll make that S sound, and imagine you're like hugging around a tree. It's sort of like you're hugging onto all of that wisdom that you've learned from this past cycle. And then you'll inhale to the height of the shoulders, and the same thing will S sound as we come together. And then the last one is the final surrender with the arms overhead. This one you'll come overhead, tracing down the backs of the arms, and land your hands on the upper outer chest, the seat of grief in the lungs. So let's do that together with the breath and the sound. Inhale, low back bend. Exhale, S. Inhale, height of the shoulders. Exhale. Overhead, a final surrender. Exhale, S. Keep it going. Slide down the arms, land on the upper outer chest, and take one more deep cleansing breath. Release hands to your sides and take a quiet moment to turn your attention inwards. Notice how you feel. Notice if any of these sounds or movements felt particularly strong for you or good to you today. And come back to this practice anytime you need a little support in helping move through a cycle, to break out of an emotion that you might be stuck in. Now, it's great to do this whole sequence together and move through all of the elements, but it's also really beneficial to just pick one and maybe just even do the sound, right? If anger is really a primary emotion for you right now, just do a few of those SH breaths. Shh, shh. And if you like the movement, bring it in. Shh, shh. So you could do one or the whole cycle. Play with it. See what feels good to you. And I look forward to answering any questions that you might have. I'm always happy to talk about yoga and energy medicine and how these two come together. So feel free to contact me anytime. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you.